One of the most common concerns I hear from older adults is not only about high blood sugar, but about how difficult it feels to manage diabetes as the body ages. Many seniors tell me they eat carefully, take their medicines, yet still notice fluctuations in blood sugar levels. This happens because aging changes how the body responds to insulin, digestion becomes slower, and muscles, one of the main users of blood sugar, gradually decline. What many people do not realize is that what you drink every day can quietly influence blood sugar control, either helping the body or putting extra strain on it. Today, I want to calmly explain 5 specific drinks that research suggests can help support better blood sugar control in older adults. These are not cures, and they do not replace medication, but when used consistently, they can support the body's natural regulation systems. The first drink I want to talk about is unsweetened green tea. Green tea has been studied extensively for its effects on blood sugar and insulin sensitivity. It contains natural compounds called catechins, especially one known as EGCG. Research published in journals such as Diabetes and Metabolism shows that these compounds improve insulin sensitivity and reduce oxidative stress, which is particularly important in older adults. As we age, chronic inflammation and oxidative damage make it harder for insulin to work properly. Green tea helps calm this process. Studies observing older populations show that regular green tea consumption is associated with lower fasting blood glucose levels and reduced risk of diabetes complications. What matters here is consistency and preparation. Green tea should be brewed lightly and consumed without sugar. Drinking 1 to 2 cups a day allows the body to receive these benefits without overstimulation. For seniors, green tea also offers a gentle energy lift without the sharp blood sugar spikes caused by sweetened beverages. The second drink that deserves attention is cinnamon-infused tea. Cinnamon has been used traditionally for blood sugar control, and modern research has explored this connection in depth. Cinnamon contains compounds that help insulin bind more effectively to cells, allowing glucose to move out of the bloodstream more efficiently. Studies published in the Journal of Medicinal Food have shown modest but meaningful reductions in fasting blood glucose and improved insulin sensitivity in adults with type 2 diabetes. For seniors, this matters because insulin resistance tends to increase with age. A simple way to use cinnamon is to steep a small piece of cinnamon stick in hot water for several minutes and drink it warm. This creates a gentle infusion rather than a concentrated dose. It is important to use true cinnamon in moderate amounts, as excess intake is not advised. When used correctly, cinnamon tea supports blood sugar control without stressing the digestive system. The third drink I want to explain is unsweetened black coffee, taken in moderation. Coffee often gets mixed reactions in diabetes discussions, but research has consistently shown that regular coffee consumption is associated with a lower risk of type 2 diabetes. The protective effect appears to come from bioactive compounds that improve insulin sensitivity and reduce inflammation. Studies published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition show that older adults who drink coffee without added sugar or cream tend to have better glucose metabolism over time. For seniors, moderation is key. 1 to 2 small cups earlier in the day can be beneficial, while excessive intake or late consumption may interfere with sleep, which itself affects blood sugar control. Coffee should always be consumed without sugar, flavored syrups, or sweetened creamers. When used carefully, coffee can be a supportive drink rather than a harmful one for older adults with diabetes. The fourth drink that can help support blood sugar balance is unsweetened soy milk. Unlike regular milk, unsweetened soy milk has a low glycemic impact and contains plant-based protein that helps slow glucose absorption. Research in nutrition journals shows that soy protein improves insulin sensitivity and supports better post-meal blood sugar control. This is especially helpful for seniors because protein intake often declines with age and muscle mass decreases. Muscles are major users of glucose, so supporting muscle health indirectly helps blood sugar regulation. Unsweetened soy milk can be consumed on its own or added to tea or coffee. The key is choosing versions with no added sugars. For seniors who have difficulty digesting dairy or prefer plant-based options, soy milk provides a gentle and effective alternative. The fifth drink I want to discuss is bitter gourd juice, also known as chlorella juice, prepared in a diluted and moderate form. Bitter gourd has been studied for its glucose-lowering effects due to compounds that mimic insulin activity. Research published in Evidence-Based Complementary and Alternative Medicine indicates that bitter gourd can help reduce fasting blood glucose levels when used consistently. For seniors, it is important to use this drink cautiously and in small amounts, as it can be strong. A diluted preparation taken a few times a week is generally sufficient. Bitter gourd works by improving glucose uptake into cells and reducing glucose production in the liver. This can be especially helpful for older adults who experience high morning blood sugar levels. As always, this drink should complement medical treatment, not replace it. I want to pause here and emphasize an important point. These drinks are not magic solutions. They work slowly and quietly, supporting the body's existing systems. Research shows that consistency matters far more than intensity. Drinking these beverages regularly, in moderate amounts, allows the body to adapt and respond over time. Sudden changes or excessive intake can do more harm than good, especially in old age. Another factor seniors should understand is timing. Blood sugar control is influenced by when drinks are consumed. Green tea or cinnamon tea earlier in the day supports insulin sensitivity throughout waking hours. Coffee should be limited to the morning to protect sleep quality. Soy milk works best when consumed with meals to slow glucose absorption. Bitter gourd juice, if used, is often better tolerated earlier in the day rather than late evening. Research consistently shows that sleep quality, digestion, and blood sugar control are deeply connected in older adults. It is also important to talk about what these drinks replace. When seniors choose these beverages, they often naturally reduce intake of sweetened drinks, fruit juices, or flavored beverages that spike blood sugar. Studies show that replacing sugary drinks with unsweetened alternatives significantly improves long-term glycemic control. This substitution effect is one of the most powerful benefits of choosing the right drinks. From a medical perspective, diabetes management in old age is not about strict control or perfection. It is about stability. Wide fluctuations in blood sugar are more harmful than slightly elevated but stable levels. These drinks help smooth those fluctuations by improving insulin response, slowing digestion, and reducing inflammation. When combined with gentle movement, balanced meals, and proper medication use, they become part of a supportive daily routine. To conclude, managing diabetes after 60 requires patience and consistency. The body responds best to calm, repeated support rather than drastic changes. Unsweetened green tea, cinnamon tea, black coffee in moderation, unsweetened soy milk, and diluted bitter gourd juice are all drinks that research suggests can help support blood sugar control in older adults. They are not cures, but they are tools, gentle tools, that work quietly over time. If you found this explanation helpful, consider sharing it with someone managing diabetes in later life. Subscribe to Senior Health Signals for calm, research-based senior health education focused on better blood sugar control, strength, sleep, and independence.